All right, folks. DaggerHand here. I'm over here in Neverworld. It's an OpenSim grid. It's a great place to come and create stuff. If you have an urge to use virtual tools to create ideas, if you have an idea for a house, a lamp, anything you could imagine. So this is my region. Oop, that's not it. Here we go. This is my region. Okay, and the owner is let me show you. This will be the owner here, Gavega. If I'm pronouncing her name right, I always get it wrong. Sorry, honey. Sorry. So very kind, very generous. She gave me this grid here, this region, so I can do some stuff. And figure I'll show you folks what I've done, just to give you an idea what you're able to do. Okay. If you have an autistic side, you know, if you have you want to try to create an idea that you have in your head, a place like this is great. The tools are very simple to use. Now there are plenty of videos, that'll show you how to create stuff. A very quick thing here. If you notice what I did there, okay, we used the singularity viewer. There are other viewers for these things. All right, right click, hit create. All right, this is a box. Okay. All right. So don't know why it came out like that, but alpha default. All right, I could change that. Usually it looks like plywood, but I could get the right texture for that. But with these things, this is called a prim, and I don't want to waste too much time showing you that. But with these things, those prims, you can create anything, and there are other types as well. Okay, so this is an idea I had for a store. It's very basic, but there isn't a layout to it, a little bit of a design for it, right? I could see Western stuff here, maybe out in Idaho or, you know, that kind of merchandise. So that's an idea. And I created it. I mean, this is something I had in my head. And I made it, So you could come up with anything. I mean, and these kind of places also, if you are an artist, you could use it to show off your art. Uh, this is another idea for a store. It's simple, but it has its charm to it. So I figure I'd show you folks, because places like this, this is very similar to Second Life. And these things get a bad rap because of sexually explicit contents and stuff like that. But you know, most of that you'll find in Second Life. But even in Second Life, there's a lot of creating going on. So this is a ride I made. Okay. Okay, something went wrong here. I know there was an issue with like any other server. They have sometimes things go wrong. But so this is in two parts. That's why you see it like that. All right, that'll suffice for now. Okay. So yeah, places like this get a bad rap, but you know, this grid is part of the OpenSim, and everywhere you go in the OpenSims, there are other grids, and there's a lot of people doing stuff like this, and they're really exercising their minds, you know, their ideas. This is a very modern store I made. Again, it is simple. You know, there are more extravagant ones out there, but sometimes simple is good, you know. But again, ideas. It's all about ideas, you know. So whatever you have in mind, and once you learn how to use the tools, you could really get some. You know, it's like it's stimulating, like playing a game of chess. If anyone plays chess, you understand how it stimulates the mind, right? So this kind of stuff also, if you have this urge to be able to put an idea down and see it, a place like this is Neverworld, by the way, um, can definitely fulfill that urge, you know. Left click, right? Simple bar. See, I made the bar, put my textures in. Okay, the seats all sit here, right? So there's animations and stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, that's folks play with animations, and there's a lot of cool stuff out there that people come up with. And but if you're just about creating, this kind of place will definitely um, give you that satisfaction. So this is the Neverworld Grid. Very simple store, a little classy. You know, people put their vendors on the walls and stuff like that. They look at boxes, and people are able to buy stuff. If you know anything about this kind of place, you know, people buy clothes and hair and stuff like that. So um, they fix themselves up. They buy houses and they play house and all that, and you know, they really enjoy that kind of stuff, and that's fine. You know, so there are some folks who do that, and some folks that come in and create, and then some folks who you know, do both. So this will be a quick video just to give you an example, the kind of stuff that could be done here. And you can create all kinds of stuff, not just structures. You know, you can get into creating different clothes if you have ideas for a clothesline. You know, I knew this guy years ago in Second Life. He was an architect in real life. He lived, I believe, it was in Hawaii. He used to use that program, Second Life, which is basically the same as this, to make the sample of the house for a particular client, and he would take them through the house, a 3D tour, like I'm doing right here with you folks right now. Okay, these are all structures I've made, just ideas I had, you know, for a store. I like them. I think they're pretty nice. Um, but I just wanted to give you folks a little tour of this. I don't recall if I ever made a video of this. I may have done videos in a general sense. All right. I'll show you the outside of these stores here. So now this last area here, I made the store, and it's a fine arts gallery. Different things that I've put together and arranged into a gallery. So I could give you a better tool like that. I never care for the first person. This doesn't feel like anything to me. But animation, right? So this piano, okay. So yeah, this you could put music in it, and of course it's obviously you're not playing the piano, but it's an animation, right? And but I have seen folks do concerts and they play music in their house, and they have their avatar playing a guitar, let's say, while they're playing the guitar in the house. So I've seen people, artists who I've never would have seen before. Excuse me. But it's a nice little thing I made. Okay, so yeah, this is a very nice store I put together. A gallery, more like that, let's say. Yes, the lights do work, right? It's a lamp that I had an idea about. Lights on. So I made it. I mean, it came to mind. Lights off. And there you have it. You know? Another little artsy item here. And if you can see, there's two figures in there. Have a rotation animation there. And the name of this piece is the Eternal Tango. So yeah, it's just something I wanted to show you folks. Um, Places like this get a bad rap, but these places are wonderful. You can stimulate your mind, your creativity. Um, whether you decide to come into Neverworld or any other OpenSim grid, or people go into Second Life. I mean, this is what they do, right? It's the point is, I personally would recommend Neverworld, uh, but I'm in a lot of grids also, and this is pretty much home for me. So, um, you know, it's a good way to get some creativity done. So that's pretty much it. Let me fly up a little bit here. Yes, we can fly in these things. All right. Lighthouse is something I found. I put it there. But the idea, the layout here, I did the whole thing, you know, and uh, and it's nice. I like it. You go to places, you're gonna find some really extravagant builds. People have a great eye for stuff, and all over this grid. And I'll show you the map if it'll pop up right away. All right, these are all different places. So that's one region is what I have, right? So these are many regions, you know. So there is stuff to see everywhere. And if you like creating, again, if you have an artistic nature, if you don't, and you just have thoughts in your head of stuff that you wish you could, put together, a place like this will definitely help you do that. And you know, give you an idea of what it looks like, after it's been built. I mean, hell, you can make a car if you want, you know. So yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I know these places they get a bad rap from a lot of negative stuff, but there's a lot of good to be had here in a place like Neverworld and OpenSim, these virtual worlds, and yeah, I really enjoy it. And as always, folks, uh, thank you for spending some time with me, and I will see you all real soon. Bye for now.